That was, of course, due to several inches of snow which fell yesterday, and a lot of you have been asking, how unusual is it to see this much snow in April? Meteorologist Gabe Pro is here with the answer.
Many of you asking, with this much snow in April, how uncommon or common is it for us to see snow in April? The answer to that, really, it's not that uncommon. Actually, every April for the last 5 years have all been marked by at least some accumulating snow. In fact, last April, we picked up about 1.5 inches of snow. So let's take a look at some of the more remarkable Aprils of the past several years. You'll note there the snowiest April of all time, April of 1961, where we picked up almost a foot of snow in the month of April. On average, we pick up about 1 inch overall, but 2018, kind of the snowiest April in recent memory, where we picked up almost 2.5 inches of snow. Yesterday, though, a remarkable day in terms of April snow. We picked up 4.2 inches. That is the 6th highest amount of single-day snowfall totals for the month of April on record. That record, though, goes to April 6th of 1994, where 6 inches of snow was picked up. So yes, that was earlier in the month, but here, right, that day yesterday kind of falls in line with those 4, 5, 6th highest totals for late April, so around 4 inches or so. A pretty remarkable day. So yes, snow in April is common, but this much snow, especially in a single day in April, is pretty rare overall. However, though, this is the reason why it's fairly rare. You'll notice temperatures have to be, around freezing. We also need a steady snowfall, but really the key factor here for the month of April is a low sun angle, because we don't have a low sun angle. In those winter months, the sun is lower in the sky. In the spring, not so much. So the reason for that, why that matters so much, when the sun is lower in the sky, we have less energy reaching the ground and causing that snow to evaporate. However, in the wintertime, or rather in the springtime, that sun is higher up in the sky, more of that energy reaches the ground, which means that snow melts a little more easily. So yes, we've had snow in April. What does that mean, though, in terms of climate change? Is there still evidence of climate change occurring? Well, I talked to Dr. Jeff Dukes at the Purdue Climate Change Research Center to find out.
In April, we'll still have the surprise snowstorm from time to time. It's just that now, instead of it being mostly mild weather and some cold weather, we're going to also have some more increasingly hot days that might creep into April that might not have in the past.
So yes, while cold swings are expected, even in a changing climate, there is still evidence of the climate changing in the long term and on a global scale. We also have more of those temperature swings coming up in really just within the next week or so. Matt's going to be talking about that in his full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.